Hello, everybody. Hope you can hear me. We're trying a new cord. Same micro. I mean, every time it's an adventure with us, with our microphones and our audio, isn't it?
Yes.
We like to keep you guys on your toes and kind of, thinking.
Yeah. So let us know how
So
that.
what are they gonna do next? Those crazy kids.
I know, right? So let us know how the mic's working here.
Yeah, we'd love to hear if you guys can hear us all right, or if we need to speak up, or burn this cord, or what.
Yeah, so I'm seeing if there's any issues with the little charging cord I got. So we won't have the issue we had last week. Hey, it happens.
Yeah.
Phone's fully charged today, so just testing it out more than anything.
Yep. So let us know. Give us a comment. And tell us if you can hear us okay, and then we'll be good to go. Hopefully this is the last time we're making an audio adjustment for a while.
Yeah, exactly. Howdy.
Salty Pines.
Salty Pines.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. Loud and clear. Yes. Woo! That is what we, after all the suffering we've gone through with audio, it's good to hear that.
I know, it really is.
There's Amy. Hello, Ames. How's
Hello.
it going? Cool. Where are you from, Salty Pines? In this part of, are you in this neck of the woods? We're in central United States here in Oklahoma. We know where you're at, Amy. You are kind of in our neck of the woods then. Did you guys get snow down there too, or was that kind of a more us?
I think some people got it down there.
In Texas?
Yeah.
I'm
I don't know if
not
they
100% sure where Longview is, actually. Oh, there you go, 2 hours east of Shreveport. Okay, yeah. No snow. It's all gone here too, but it has left the homestead a muddy mess. Total muddy mess. Hey, Sarah. I mean,
east of Dallas. Yeah. You want to
Oops.
say east of Shreveport.
My Siri got weird when I yelled, "Hey, Sarah."
Oh, there you go. Don't do that.
Siri thought I meant her. I didn't. How's it going there, sis? Back on the mend this week. You felt pretty good? I know
Yeah.
you were pretty
Hopefully so.
muddy, yes, muddy dogs. Holy, yeah.
Very muddy dogs.
If I'm looking at the floors and I'm thinking, it's pretty rough. Glad we have the floors we do here.
It's just an endless battle.
Yeah, can't win. We've got the dog door, so you can't win that one.
Yeah.
But we have,
And
like I
it's
said, we have
been-
good, high quality laminate plank flooring.
Yeah,
And
PVC
cleans
style.
up super easy and looks good, so it's all good. Yeah, 2 snow days. Yeah, and one of those snow days was not really much of a snow day, right? Thursday?
No, I mean there was a lot of ice in the morning, but in the afternoon it was cleared.
Yeah, exactly. So people could still get out and about.
Yeah, so we did get quite a bit of snow. I mean, we probably got about 4 or 5 inches here at our homestead. I think Purcell got more sleet and ice. I know our friends down south of here, not very far, probably 10 miles.
Yeah,
at
probably
least.
not much more than that.
They got way more ice at first, and their high tunnels collapsed in on them.
Collapsed a couple of them, I think,
Yeah,
right?
2 or 3 of them. Yeah, and I mean they're like the super 70-foot long.
Oh,
I mean they're huge.
Yeah, these guys make a living at what they're doing. They're more farmers.
Yeah, small farmers, and it just collapsed them.
Yeah.
And I think it's because they didn't take off the shade cloth, maybe that kept more friction on there, so they couldn't slide down. I don't know.
I had some people down to give my hand and got it all cleared up, but they just planted some new seedlings and stuff, so.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out.
And I think some of it they'll be able to salvage, and some of it.
But that's just
Not
part
so
of being in this, farming and homestead community. Things like that happen.
You worry about the tornadoes and the high rain and hail and stuff in the spring, and you worry about the snow and the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get a bunch of it. That's the problem. It'd be one thing if we got snow every year, a whole bunch of
build
it.
your structure to withstand a lot of snow, but we just don't.
Yeah, we build them to withstand wind more than anything.
Yeah.
So just how that is.
Yeah, and I missed it all because I was at a conference in St. Louis. I left on Monday, so they got the snow on Tuesday night into Wednesday.
Yep.
So, and we got a little teeny tiny bit of it up in St. Louis, but not much.
Yeah, most of it was Wednesday morning.
So I'm sad because it may be the only substantial snow we have all year,
You
and
missed
I
it.
missed it.
Yep.
But you never know.
Yeah,
They said there
never
might
know.
be something coming in next week.
Yeah, maybe so on Wednesday, another Wednesday event of some sort, maybe cold rain or snow, possibly. Who knows? But it's been kind of a weird weather. I mean, Sunday, if you guys saw our last video, I was in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And it was not even chilly at all.
It was
I mean,
nice.
it was super nice. It was like in
nice.
the low to mid 70s.
Yeah.
And then yesterday morning, it was 19 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, come
I
on.
love Oklahoma.
I mean, just our bodies are just in shock. It's
know,
just crazy.
What do we think? We don't know what to think.
Yeah. And of course, you know, this weather makes the dogs all crazy. We have one barking outside.
Yeah, just like last week. He'll probably be doing it the whole entire time.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Little turkey.
But other than that, I mean, the homestead survived, thank goodness. I mean, we didn't have any big issues like other people like we just talked about. You know, unfortunately for them, but yeah.
They're rallying. They'll pull it back.
Oh yeah,
They're hard workers.
yeah, they got some good. It's a good community here, so. And they had people already come out yesterday to help out, clear some area out. So,
That's really nice.
unfortunately, I couldn't do it because I mean, it's been crazy at work this last couple of weeks, so didn't have the bandwidth to do that. But maybe here in the future, who knows?
Maybe so. So we're super excited because, well, a couple of things.
Hey, Green Dream, thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
If you saw our last video, we are trying to plant some. We're trying to get our bantam chickens that don't get to roam around with the other big chickens. We're trying to get them access to more greens,
Yeah.
right? So if you watched our last video, we basically made little salad bar things for our chickens, and I'm not going to tell you what we planted. You've got to go watch the video.
Yep.
But it's coming up, and it's looking pretty good. And I think by next weekend, it'll be ready to have the screens over them and out to the.
I think so. I think so for sure.
So we've got them back in the back now, and they're under grow lamps, basically. But everything's popped up, and it's looking pretty good.
Real good.
So I'm super excited about that. And they're nice. They're just in tubs, so we can just walk them out there and put them down and put the screens over the top of them, and
They're good to go.
they'll just keep coming back. So we might make a couple more of those so that we can rotate them in and out of the house.
Yeah.
So we can always keep something green out there for our.
Yeah, especially right now where it's a little bit cold, so you know we may have some out there to be out there, and we can move them inside where it gets, you know, if it gets too cold, we can
Cold,
bring
but
them
not,
in.
yeah. It's gotta get down below freezing, we can just
Bring
move them in, otherwise we can put them in, we can easily pick them up and put them inside the chicken shed.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be pretty cool,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna make, hopefully the chickens like it, and they're not weird about it. Sometimes they're weird when you put something new in their space, but hopefully ultimately they'll see
they'll
it,
get
it's
used to it.
awesome. There aren't a whole lot of snow pics from the homestead because this guy just didn't get very many.
Yeah, I just didn't, Sarah.
I was wanting pictures of chickens in the snow.
I
The
tell you,
goats just stayed out of it. They don't like
the chickens didn't get into it either until yesterday, but it was just busy at work. I just didn't do it. But Wednesday it snowed here all day long, on and off, and it was just cold, and I didn't want to get out. I'll just be honest, I was a loser.
I'm sorry, I was here. There were
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, it was all my fault.
I mean, I say that.
I
but
was
may or
a
may not
bad
be
social
true.
media person. Did not get any photos of pictures or any of that kind of stuff. I should have done a video, but it was just cold.
Maybe if it snows next week.
I was all by myself. Someone left me here all by myself.
And all by himself, he means here with the three dogs, the 2 cats, the 6 goats, the 20 some odd chickens.
I was all by
By
myself.
himself. No snow for you guys, huh? Green Dream? But,
Oh, they live in the
but I was
desert.
gonna say, but don't you guys live in a hot climate?
Yeah, but even in the desert it gets snow.
And it gets cold.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know up in Flagstaff. I know they're farther south than Flagstaff, but Flagstaff gets
Yeah, that's true.
pretty good amount of
They get
snow.
snow.
But they're a little bit higher elevation. I don't know how high they are. I think they're. I don't know. So what elevation do you live in? I think they're south of Tucson.
Oh, okay. So are some winters you do get snow? She asked, because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So we're also really excited
Hey, Mom and
about.
Pa.
Yeah, Mom and Pa in the house.
So just a slight
Slight
dusting around.
dusting.
Okay. So they do get sun.
But that's
Interesting.
That is interesting. You just don't ever associate snow with that part of the country, but there's definitely
Yeah.
areas that get it.
Yeah. Well, up until this week.
We're at a high elevation, 4,200 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I can see where they maybe get some. Yeah. I know. It was interesting. I had to travel to the Phoenix area for business a 3 years ago, and it was the 1st of October, and I was in Phoenix, and it was like 103, 105 degrees, something crazy hot, and I had to drive up to Flagstaff during the week, and when I got to Flagstaff, it was like 45 degrees. I was like, now this is the weather we should be having in October. Beautiful up in Flagstaff.
Yeah, Phoenix is hot. Yes.
Yes,
Oh my
extremely
gosh,
hot.
right?
Yeah, we had a couple offices, and the company I work for now has a couple offices, that 3 or 4, yeah. Tempe, Glendale, over in Goodyear, some others around the Phoenix area. Prescott Valley, you know, all that kind of fun stuff.
So, we're super excited. I think on our last live stream we talked about getting our seeds ordered, and we did a video.
Yep.
Also.
About how to order them, yeah.
And we have gotten our order from Baker Creek, right here.
Yep.
And here's Burpee. Not nearly as exciting packaging as
Yeah, I tell you, look at this.
But
Now,
we did order probably a few more from Baker Creek, but still, their packaging is really nice.
but look at this. So not only do they have pretty on the front side, but they have a back side that says, hey, you should order these, and this is how you do it. Just check mark this, give us some money, and send this in.
Yeah.
And it's
pretty
like,
good marketing.
yeah, really good at
Baker
advertising
Creek.
marketing, I thought.
So
Really good.
anyways, we're going to open these up.
I'm gonna have to get some strawberries.
Well, you have some strawberries.
I
You
have some,
got your
I have
China
some, I
strawberries.
have some China
Get the
strawberries.
strawberries we got from China.
Is there any Chinese chicken in it?
No.
No?
No way to know.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna open the can. I cannot not remember exactly what we got at this point, so let's see what we got here in the packaging.
That's
Ooh,
its-
seeds,
That's
y'all.
its pretty seed packages.
Oh, this is the free seed.
Free seed, what is it?
It looks like some sort of lettuce. It's a French heirloom crisp and tender. It's lettuce, which is awesome because you love lettuce.
Yeah, especially if it's crisp. I don't
That's
like
what it
floppy
says.
lettuce.
Crisp and tender.
We grew some
Fine
last year.
flavored red blush leaves.
We grew some last year. It was really nice. It tasted well. It's just kind of soft and
It looks
lippy.
like we'll see.
It almost looks like a head, like a
Well,
head
it
of
says
lettuce.
you can sow it in thick bands for baby greens or spaced further apart for head lettuce.
Okay.
So that was our freebie, right? Did you see Buck go
Sweet.
by? Yeah.
Yep. Free seeds.
Here's
Love it.
our. This is the Market More cucumbers. We thought these would be the ones that would be like you'd get like at the store for slicing, but we can also still preserve them.
Yep.
And here's your basic Bonnie Best tomato.
Cannot wait.
Yep, full size tomatoes because we're smart this year. We're not going to grow a bunch of tomatoes.
Buck says hi, Sarah.
Jalapeno because we want to try to make some. That's Noel making noise over there. We want to try to make some salsa.
And it's supposed to be
It's supposed to be a mild.
mild jalapeno.
Yeah, a mild one. Here's the orange bell pepper. Pretty excited about that. We've got just your basic red and green, which we grew these last year. These grew well.
They did
I'm
really
looking
well.
forward to them in our raised beds this year.
Yeah, the bullnose. Yeah.
Here's the Chicago pickling. I think we grew these too, and they made really good cucumbers for pickling. Yeah. And then we are trying these little candy orange-ish, yellowish cherry
Hey,
tomatoes.
Noelle.
Yes, we are still going to plant some cherry tomatoes because we love cherry tomatoes. We're just smart enough to know that it shouldn't be the only kind of tomatoes that we plant this year.
Yes.
So we're excited about that.
I think we're growing two different types of cherry tomatoes, maybe 3. Yeah, I think
At least 2, but we
Yeah.
have, here's Noelle now too. Here's Noelle.
she's trying to say hi.
Yeah.
She likes to actually be in the video. Hi. Say hi to everybody.
She refuses to play nice and say hi.
So yeah, so Baker Creek has such pretty seeds packages, don't they?
They
They're
do.
really, really
They take nice pictures. They do a really great job. And then here's our Berkey seeds. Oh, they don't have pictures. That's disappointing.
Oh, look at that. They don't. Not like the
We
ones.
got our tomato super sauce hybrid.
Huh, they're so different than
We
ones you get
got
at the store.
the San Marzano. Kind of more of a paste tomato. And we've got a carrot, and it's just called carrot. Yeah, I really do like having the pictures. It makes them a little bit more exciting to open up and look at, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, there we go.
Yeah.
I think that all the seeds that we're going to grow, we either have already in the house, or we have now purchased them. So in the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting ready to actually do some plant the seedlings
Yep.
and get all of our starts going. It's hard to believe and we're practically to the middle of February.
I know, right? It's really hard to
crazy.
believe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, this week went so quick. I mean, there was a couple days, me and the guy I work with, we're like, hey, is it already 4 o'clock? It's so crazy, but
Yeah. When you're busy, it makes the day go faster.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're super excited about getting out and getting getting our seeds started. That kind of kickstarts the whole gardening season for us, and we know we got a couple projects to do, so we're gonna kind of take care of some small projects this weekend.
Yeah, we've got some kind of repairs and maintenance to do around the place. We've got one of our chicken coops up there. The fencing is, or the chicken wire is starting to kind of come loose. We've got some squirrels that try to break in there, dumb squirrels. So we need to kind of batten down the hatches there a little bit. Yeah. And our that project that my sister and I worked on, where we can brace the door down in the buck area to kind of keep the door shut a little bit when it's cold or snowy or rainy, needs a little more reinforcement because those guys just busted that door clean open.
Oh yes, they did several times, and I've been fixing it, and they broke the other side. So
we've got stronger materials this time around, so hopefully that'll do the trick.
Yeah, and even I guess it was Tuesday night. When I went to go do the animals, the chickens were still out, or the goats got in the pen, and it's hard to deal with them all by yourself because someone left me here alone. I'm just joking. But I was sorry. So anyways, I went back out later that night to lock up all the doors and that kind of stuff. It was about 10:30, and the gate, the goats rub against that, like a gate in their area, and it pushes it way out. And they've been working, and this is the second time we had to repair, but the first repair just wasn't holding up. So Tuesday night at 10:30, I was out there with a headlamp, and it's like, okay, how do I get this thing fixed? I knew the neighbors and everybody wouldn't want me to start drilling and cutting and that kind of stuff at 10:30 at night. So I just went into the barn, got some bungee cords, kind of wound through the gate and the post to make sure it's stable. And the next morning I had to get there when it was freezing cold and get out there and fix it up, and had to do a bush fix Wednesday morning. It was so much fun. So much fun, but it seems to be holding really well.
Yeah, I mean it's not
pretty.
It's not elegant.
It's not.
But it's functional.
Yeah.
And that's really what we need here.
Yeah, I mean we can clean it up a little bit if you need to.
Or who cares?
It works really good.
Yeah.
It's on the gate to the goats.
It's holding, so we good. Yeah.
It works.
So that's what we got on the plan for tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty nice. Hopefully it finishes up drying out. It's a muddy mess out there right now. But hopefully, if we have some nice weather tomorrow, a little bit of wind, maybe we can get everything dried out.
Because we still got some areas that still, I think snow's still on this back side of the house. Because we have a ton of water dripping off the roof still, so which doesn't help these guys get into water and mud and everything.
Yeah,
so.
We're definitely function over form here.
Oh yeah, totally.
Function's more important than the form, and we're fine.
We in the front of the house, we try to keep everything really nice, like the garden. We try to make the beds really pretty because it's the front of our house, and we want to be functional and pretty on that. And I think we did a pretty good job of that. But with the goat stuff, who cares?
Yeah. They're going to mess it up anyways.
Yeah.
Well, we do have some large bristle brushes attached to some of our structure out there already. But I don't think there's anything we can put up there that would convince you they shouldn't rub on the fence.
Yeah, unless you put a hot wire.
Yeah. Which, the goats aren't busting out of the fence, they're just rubbing on the fence.
They're just rubbing on it.
If they were bigger goats, yes, we'd have a much bigger problem.
Yeah, and even the people we bought the goat from, I mean, she's a firm believer, and even the smaller goats like this, having a hot wire on them. But she lives further out in the country, where if they get out, they could be in danger. Ours is, they just get in our backyard for the most part. But what's weird is they don't rub on the other fences.
No.
It's just this front fence here that's like in between the 2 yards.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Noelle, sorry about that, girl. Come on,
She's
go.
forcing her way into the mix here, isn't she?
Oh my goodness. Just saw it on the video. Hey, what are you doing? She's just happy mommy's home. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. But with that, hopefully maybe tackle part of the garage, maybe. Barn,
Yeah.
maybe.
We said we are going to do that last week, and then we managed to put it off until it was too late.
Yep. Exactly, we did.
Yep.
We were doing other things.
We were doing other things. So, update on our pregnant female goats.
Yep. Let's talk about pregnant goats.
They're doing great.
Fantastic.
Yep. Haven't noticed any kind of issues with them at all so far.
Marcy thought she felt a baby goat kick the other day.
Well, moved at least.
Yeah, move or whatever.
Yeah, I was messing with Maisie, and I was like trying to just kind of feel around on her little baby bump there, and had my hand there, and she was holding still too. And I really feel like I felt some movement from her maybe from her baby. I could just be imagining that because that's what I wanted to feel. I will admit that.
Maybe.
However, I think there's a chance that I felt her little baby goat move.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. And then on Friday, as long as the weather holds and nothing comes up, then our vet people are going to come out and bring their ultrasound, and hopefully then we'll know how many.
Yeah, so next Friday's live should be pretty darn exciting.
If everything goes well, we'll already have had the vet out here, and we'll have more information to share with you on our, and we'll probably also try to film some of that. We will probably film a whole bunch of that because I think the whole thing will be a little stressful to the goats, and I don't want all of that on video because it might also stress out you guys. Stop. Sarah will probably be stressed out by it too. If the goats look stressed out, wouldn't that make you stressed out, sister? I think it would.
So anyways, so hopefully next Friday we're gonna get some good news, and we'll know how many babies we have and how far along. I mean, potentially they could be 3 weeks, 4 weeks out.
Away from having babies.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yes.
Yeah. So
We'll
so
know
been,
more then, hopefully.
so been kind of gathering up ideas for the birthing kit, what to have, what to need.
We're gonna need some names.
Yep, gonna have some names.
So if you got some great boy and girl goat names, we'd like to hear them.
So we have thought about naming all of our milk goats after Mark Twain character names.
Since we've already got
Huck and Finn.
Huckleberry and Finn.
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Maybe that. I mean, we haven't made that set in stone yet, but
But maybe.
maybe so.
Yeah. That'll be fun anyways. When we know how many we're gonna have, we'll have a better feel of how many names we're gonna need.
I know, it's gonna be awesome, man. Little baby goats are so cute.
I'm watching
Been
other people's Facebook pictures and seeing them post with their baby goats, and it makes me a little bit jealous. But at least now I know mine are on the way.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, a lot of goats are kidnapped right now.
Yes, because I've seen. Yes, I think that must be the case because I've seen a bunch of pictures of people's goats being born.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them kid out this time. Buffalo's just okay. They like to kid out early so the mothers can be in full milk production by show season. So when they have to start showing the goats and that kind of stuff, because that whole full udder thing is a big portion of that show prize thing.
Show goat stuff.
Yeah, show goat stuff.
Not the case for us because we're really just wanting them for milking and.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about show goats, but it'd be fun to know.
Want to go show some goats?
I don't really want to show some goats, but if we can prove, the only reason why I would ever want to is to prove that our goats are good enough, show worthy, and so we can sell them for more as little babies. That's the only reason.
Sawyer, Butterworth, Tom, Jim, and Moses.
Wow, there you go.
Did you do a quick Google search there?
Yeah, no kidding, man. She came up with that.
Anyway, Prolly and Becky. Prolly? Oh, she retracted that. Not what she meant, I think.
No, I don't think so.
She's gonna come back at us with something else. Holly. Raleigh did. Thanks, Rawls, for the quick Google search there. Polly and Becky. For the girls, obviously, duh. Are those Mark Twain names? I don't know. Should I know? I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't big on reading the classics, I guess. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I give you some murder mystery, you know, like
some political intrigue.
some Tom Clancy. I'm down. I got some names for you.
Harper and Barnes. Okay, I like those. I like Harper and Barnes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't really put much thought into what we would name goats yet. Now I'm getting a little bit excited about going down 100 rabbit holes.
Yeah, because not only it's like the first, middle, and then we have to figure out how we're going to name them at the end.
Yeah. For the paperwork, you mean?
Yeah, for all the paperwork stuff, yeah.
Aunt Polly, I played that part in 4th grade.
Ah, there you go.
That's funny. Maybe we'll just name it Aunt Polly.
So that's from
Was that from
Adventures of Huck and Finn, right? Or whatever that.
Peter and Wilkes?
Yeah, I totally don't know.
Take your word for it out there in YouTube land.
We have to keep these so we can go back to them.
Yeah, this will stay, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it will.
we'll be good. So also in the plans for this weekend is we had a roasting oven, but it died at some point in time. So we bought a big like roasting oven.
Yep.
And Lance is going to start making some bone broth. We have all the stuff we need to make a lot of bone broth.
Yeah, we have a lot of bones to go in the bone broth.
Yes. Hey, Ozark Mountain Goats.
Hey, OMG, glad
Howdy.
you make it.
We were just talking about all of our, our pregnant goats and naming them, and the ultrasound that's coming up on Friday, and we're just super excited and cannot wait. We are so excited. Robinson, we got Adventures of Tom Sawyer, so yes.
There you go. I like Robinson.
I like Robinson too. That might be
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah, that might be a good one. So, anyways, we've got a whole bunch of chicken bone broth to make.
A ton of chicken bones.
Yeah. So we'll just start rotating that through and just keep it kind of rolling for the next. Once you get started, we could probably make it over the course of several days, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I probably have enough to make for 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably do.
I mean, that's so much.
We'll see how much we need to actually make, but we have plenty of it left.
But that's something we use a ton of is chicken broth or whatever.
Which we
So
could use the bone broth for too,
Mhm.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna start mass producing bone broth since we've got everything. Well, most everything we need.
Yeah.
A few more things, but for the most part, we got what we need.
yeah. So once I get a batch underneath my belt, I may do a video on the next batch.
Kind of show the process.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's too hard. We've done it once
Yeah,
before,
well,
right?
yeah.
In the crock pot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this is a little bit different.
It's just not big enough. Crockpot's just not big enough.
Right.
I mean, you put about 1.5, chicken carcasses in there, and it just didn't have enough room for everything else. So this should be much, much bigger and much better. So.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Your mom makes it and cans it. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
We could probably can some of it to preserve it a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I was planning on doing.
Ah, there you go. Watson, Thatcher, Emmeline, Mary Jane, and Susan.
Well, look at her coming out.
Yeah, Sally and Phelps.
Okay.
It's a lot of options. What if we decide we don't want to do Mark Twain then?
Now we have to go somewhere else.
I guess.
We got Jack, we got Ryan Jr. I mean, we go down that road. John Clark. I mean,
Can be whatever we want it to be,
who
right?
else you want? Dom.
I mean, we could go Star Wars on them.
Oh, there you go. Star Wars
Like
characters.
to be Yoda.
Yoda, yeah.
I mean, there's surely going to be one that would be an appropriate Chewbacca.
You would think so, yeah.
Chewie, right?
I mean, like Finn would be a good Chewie, other than his coloration, but he has the attitude of Chewie.
Yeah, so we got some of the we got Finn. He's kind of got the attitude of Han Solo.
Yes, he's truly
He's
Han.
Sarah's like, no. I mean, yeah. There's just so many options.
I know.
Yeah. I thought we did pretty good with Huckleberry and Finn, Phineas,
Yeah.
Marty and Maisie. Those
Yeah.
are cute names, right? Caramel and Spice came with their names, but I think they're pretty cute.
Yeah, they are. They are for sure.
We can name them after all different kinds of seasonings, like cinnamon and sage and
Cilantro. Curry. Hey, cilantro, come over here.
garlic powder. Get over here. Fiddle.
There you go. Clove. Hey, clove's a good
I mean, clove's a good name.
Pepper.
And I also think cinnamon's a good name.
Yep, salt.
Pepper.
Baby paprika.
I think that's what Danny wanted to name the 2 boys to. Name
Salt
them
and
Pepper and Salt, right?
Yep.
Salt and pepper. We'd have to go pepper, though.
Yeah,
And
you
keep
think
it
so?
cool.
Yeah, you
Keep it cool and hip hop and cool. Because I mean, if we're anything, we're cool.
Yeah, there you go. We're cool.
So we could name them after tractor bands. We could have Kubota and John, and also Deer.
Yeah,
We could
yeah.
have a Hendra. We call it Hendra.
Yeah. That could be a female or a male.
That could go either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
if they're twins, you have her and
I'm getting
Hendra.
a little bit on board with possibly the spices.
You think so?
Yeah, counties in Oklahoma, I think that actually could probably work too, except for Potawatomi. We're not going to name a goat Potawatomi.
I like that. Call them pot for short.
See, that's not good. I could go with the herbs though.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Or Mary Jane. I mean, come
You
on.
can't name a goat deer.
Well, I'm glad you, Riley Homestead, I'm glad you joined. We're just playing around and see what kind of names we're going to.
Name pattern we'll use for
Yeah.
our new new goats that we're gonna have here in a few weeks, hopefully in a few weeks. But
Vanilla,
yeah, that's a spice or an herb.
peppermint.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We've got caramel already in spice, so we're kind of going down that path
Yeah.
with those two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hazel for hazelnut.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
Cayenne.
Chili powder.
Chili. Chili. Just chili.
Chili. I think it's the wrong idea.
Maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too far.
Too far. Yeah, too far. Are we keeping all of our goats? Probably not, because I don't think we can keep that many males for sure. And in general, depending on how many they birth, that's kind of where it's at. I mean, we might keep a couple of the does, maybe, but we probably won't be able to keep any of the bucks.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not sure.
yeah, if they were, yeah. I think if we're going to keep a buck, I would want to get one from another.
Yeah, not in the line of.
Another, because the both boys we have, they're from different mothers. They're set from the same father.
So there's only so much breeding we can do with those two with our
Yeah,
current
past
dogs.
it. So I would prefer it to be a whole nother set of genes. So
Right. So
we'll
if
see.
we took on another buck at some point, we would take on one that
Oh,
doesn't have any
Rosemary
lineage.
sounds good, man.
I know, I like
Yeah.
rosemary. Yeah, a new buck. Yeah, I think ultimately we'll just see. I mean, we don't know how many more times we're going to go through this process. But two of our female goats are a little bit older.
Yeah.
And they've been through many kittings already, so we may not put them through that much more.
Yeah, so I
and
think
then
they're
we
6
would like
years
to
old.
have 6 or 7 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And they've gone through 4 or 5 kittings. I think 4. So we may not want to put them through too many more of that. So it might be nice to keep a couple of younger does, so
Yeah.
we could do that. But in that case, they'd be relatives of Finn and Huck, and we'd want to get some fresh buck blood down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
But I think at this point maybe first we have to see how many we're gonna have, and if they turn out to be males or females. Our luck on male and female ratio of birthing animals on this place is pretty dastardly on the
At
on
least
the
with
male
the chickens.
slanted side. So
we're like all roosters all the time here on the Robinson Homestead.
and so I'd much rather just sell off the males
And keep a female or two.
Yeah. keep maybe 2.
Yeah, at the most. We just want them to have the kind of space that they need to have a good life, and we don't want to worry about overcrowding. And as they get a little bit bigger, we might want to expand their space, but we only have so much space we want to expand into, and so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But there's lots of questions to be answered on that yet, and also we'll see how many they're gonna have.
Very true. And yes, Sarah, a yucky buck, but you know what? Well, you know what yucky bucks do?
They make
pretty
adorable
babies.
babies.
They make little pretty babies. They're so small.
Plus, fucking Finn are so funny and sweet.
They really are good little boys.
Yeah,
I mean, they're rowdy
Yeah, they're rowdy boys, but they're good kids.
and randy, but they're just
They're male goats.
they're just
What do you
goats.
expect?
They're a little stinky.
Yeah, a little stinky.
Yeah, the other day when we were doing that, and me and Megan was filming that one, she had a shirt on that kind of goes around her thumb, the kind of shirts like that, and she was rubbing on the goat. She came back in, her shirt smelled so bad.
Yeah.
That is true. Now, if these people north of us would sell, 'cause it's about 2.5 acres.
Yeah, just north. They haven't had anything on that property for a long time.
Yeah.
Just sitting there empty. If they would sell that to us, then we could expand our goat area all the way up into there, and it'd be the kind of stuff they love: trees and low scrubby stuff. And
Oh,
sorry, our camera just got moved. I think the dog or cat just hit it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Sorry about that. There's a dog laying over there.
It might be the cat.
Oh, the cat.
Yeah,
She's rubbing on it.
so maybe the cat. Just I just saw it happen on the screen. Anywho's,
But yes, OMG, never enough goats.
I mean,
Until you have to start messing with them and feeding them and watering them. That's the biggest thing is feed. Cat, you don't want to come up here. But what I would like to be able to find is a good hay person.
yeah, supplier.
Okay.
Because you may or may not have a moment where you're gonna see Stormy here because she's on the table. She's on the prowl.
Yeah, she is. So, but we'd like to get it because right now we're like our goats will not just eat like Bermuda hay. They're fancier goats, and so we've been getting them some Timothy grass and some other stuff. But it's kind of expensive, and we can only get it at Tractor Supply. That's the one that we like. I'd like to get some kind of a low grade horse hay or something like that where I can get bigger bales and store them
Store it. Yeah.
and have, because the ones we get are so compressed and it just makes a mess.
Be way more affordable that way,
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
too in the long run. Hey, Kitty. I know. Meow right back at you. Yeah. Oh yes, Sarah. Thank you. Once you know what you'll be making sweaters, how many sweaters you'll make, Sarah's gonna knit, gonna crochet.
Hey, Dance
us,
Critters, welcome.
Gonna crochet us some baby goat sweaters.
Woo, baby goat sweaters.
I know.
Well, we'll see if we actually need it.
Sweater. Woo.
Yeah, because our turkeys didn't like their scarves.
No. I had to drive about an hour for good hay. It'd be worth it.
Yeah.
And we have to drive for at least 30 minutes to get the hay we're getting now, so if we just had to go 30 more, that'd be fine.
Yeah, that'd be worth it.
Yeah, it'd be worth it. Thank you, kitty. No, Stormy doesn't usually make an appearance on the show.
She normally doesn't. I think
Yeah.
she's missing Mama.
Maybe.
Because you left her here with me all week.
Yeah, well, she likes you best anyway, so it's all good.
But, so that's kind of what we've been dealing with this week and what we're planning for this week. Cat's a mess. Cat's a mess.
So we are going to give away, I've been holding this, I just now realized it was on my lap. We are going to give away a Rock and See Homestead t-shirt today.
Who's ready?
Yep, we have blue and gray. I can't promise you on the sizes, so you'll have to tell us what size you want. We'll try to get you the color you want, but we are running low on some of the colors.
Yeah, on some of the sizes for the
Yeah,
colors.
some of the sizes for colors. We do have all the sizes, we just don't necessarily have them in the two colors,
Yeah.
gray and blue.
Yeah.
So, here's our question.
So you guys ready? So, first off, the first one that gets it on our screen is the one we're going to pick because everybody's screens are a little bit different.
Comes through a little bit different, yeah. So, Stormy's gonna make herself comfortable. Stormy, did you want to ask the question? No, she does not want to. Here's the question. So we just put up a video on Wednesday, I think it was, and we were doing a DIY salad bar for our chickens.
Yep.
So we planted two different types of...
Hey, Roxanne.
Hey, howdy. So we planted two different types of seeds to grow these salad bars for our chickens.
Yep.
So our question here for you guys is, name one of the types of seeds that we planted for our DIY chicken salad bars.
Go. There you go.
We'll accept guesses.
Woo!
Clover and rye. Impressive dancing critters. Impressive.
You got both of them.
It was red clover and ryegrass.
Yep.
And those bad boys are growing quite nicely right now. I mean, I think by next weekend, we made screens to go over the top of them. I think by
No.
yeah, we're almost done anyways.
Yeah. Check our Facebook, Instagram, so we post some pictures of it.
Did we?
No, but we will.
Oh, okay, we will. We'll post some pictures with it. We'll post some pictures with some updates. What kind of tomatoes? Well, we've got these, we've got a super sauce hybrid, and we've got a San Marzano. We've got this little candy cherry tomatoes. We've also got a bumblebee cherry tomato that we grew last
from
year.
Baker Creek.
And we've got a Oxheart tomato.
Yep, from Baker Creek.
From Baker Creek. And then we've got this Bonnie Best tomato. And I think
Are we doing Cherokee purples?
I think the Cherokee purple might be the other
Cherokee
one.
purple.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to try this year. We're trying to do a little bit more variety of tomatoes that we can preserve and make into sauce and stuff like that, because we grew so many cherry tomatoes last year.
I still have 2 gallons of cherry tomatoes in the
We
freezer.
just didn't know what we were doing. But we know now too. Yeah, we heard good things about the Oxhearts, so yeah, we'll see.
These cars.
These cars are.
Yeah, so.
Hey, open up for howdy!
Hey, Dave. Yeah, so Salty Pine. So we grew everything from seeds last year. So for us here.
For the tomatoes,
Yeah.
yes. I think we grew one that we planted.
Yeah.
Oh, we got that Berry's crazy cherry tomato from the Shindig.
Yeah, so we
that
got.
one we planted as a seedling.
Yeah, so we had when we first started planting them at the very beginning of the spring, we got one seedling start from Jess over there, Roots and Refuge, went to the Shindig, but she started that from seed, and then we started all of ours from seeds. And we grew them, to they're about, this tall or so, and then we planted them once the last freeze hit. And then early at the very end of the summer, we grew 2 plants. One was a determinate, one was a indeterminate. They were bigger tomatoes at that point. We realized, hey, we have enough of these cherries, we need bigger tomatoes. And but we only had one of those really take off, one died. But
Then we got weather.
and then we got some really early cold stuff, and then it warmed right back up. But yeah, we did, so far, we've done pretty good growing them with seeds. Now, not everything really took off with the seeds. Like peppers didn't do very well at first.
But they grew.
But
We
they
grew a lot
probably
of
grew.
peppers. We did get some seedlings of the peppers. If it was like the shishito ones.
Yep.
We got some seedlings for that. But they were, for the most part, everything we grew, vegetable-wise, we grew from seeds. The herbs we did from seedlings, exclusively. We did not grow any of our herbs from seeds, although this year we are going to do that.
Yep.
So we got lots and lots of seeds to plant coming up soon. So we may have to get a little more space on our baker rack that we use to grow them on. We may have to get one more of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Pathways Homestead, hello! Off Kilter Homestead, hello! Welcome.
Yeah, so yes, we are planning on going to the Shindig. We're going to go there on Friday and Saturday, and we may end up going to the Keeping the Dutch one that's in March. So
Is it like the one we did last year?
yeah, but it's actually up in Tulsa
Yeah.
area
Oh,
with
okay.
Dutch and
Okay, yeah. Last
Yeah,
year we
Hidden Heights.
went one down that was more in
Kingston with.
Kingston with Leon. And that was
Hey, Megan. Yes, I don't know if they're doing that one down south or if he's just doing it up. I'm not for sure. So.
Yeah. But we definitely doing the shindig for sure. We did the shindig last year, it was great. And then, can you explain the events that happened on Friday? They didn't do a 2-day thing last year. Last year was just. Anyways, I hope you guys can still hear us. They just did Saturday. On Friday, from what I understand, it's more like a meet and greet dinner kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Looks like we buffered there for a second.
I hope we're back. Are we back?
So-
Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to. No, we got another.
See, mine looks fine.
You're back. Okay.
Yeah, let us know if you guys
Yeah.
can see us. We had a little
Got a little power glitch there.
image.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's fine. We'll see.
Probably because yours is running
Are
off.
you?
I'm not running off the. Probably the internet
Okay.
went out,
It
so
did.
the
You're
Wi-Fi.
right. You're right. That's
So on Friday is going to be like a dinner. There at the venue, and then once they clear that out, I think some people may stay to set up if they're running a booth. But from my understanding, I know VW Farm has a whole video on it, kind of explains what's happening Friday night and then Saturday morning and that kind of stuff. But I know last year we kind of drove down late Friday night, and last year they had a dinner there at, I think, Jess's house. But I think they just expected this to be a little bit bigger, so they're having it actually at the event center, at the little, whatever it's called. And then Saturday's event, and this year they're expanding it from, where it was last year. Now they're taking the whole other side as well. So it's gonna be 2 different sides. There's gonna be music in one side, and it's just gonna be good. It was a really good event last year, so we just hope we can, last year we just didn't know a lot of people and didn't recognize them, so I think this year we're going to probably recognize a lot more people. And
Yeah, we're still pretty new at the whole thing
Yeah.
at that point. Yeah. So we're looking forward to it, hoping that the timing works out with our new baby goats.
yeah, right.
We'll have to see. We may have to play that by ear. I mean, there is a chance if we've got someone who's like imminently delivering, we may have to call the whole thing off. But
Well, I think they'll all heard that before then.
we'll see. Carmel was a little bit
Yeah,
better.
it's true,
It's hard to
Carmel.
say for sure. She could be the one that puts a wrench in everything for us, but
That's true.
we'll know more hopefully soon.
Sam, you're exactly right, girl. Electrifying.
I don't know what
Is yours
happened there.
still-
That was, yeah, it's the router's not back up yet.
Can
so.
you tag into this?
No, I'm good. I'm good
Okay.
for now. I'm good.
But so we're excited about that, and even the one that Arms family did last year was really good. We got
That was the one down with Leon.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really good.
So I know they're having like a morning breakfast. It's like things on a Saturday morning breakfast, and then you have to have a certain qualifications to be at the breakfast. And you have to be a monetized gym or something like that. But then the event's later that day, so
Yeah. So I think it'll be fun.
yeah. it's always good to get out there and meet those people.
Yeah.
And,
See people face to face instead of just online.
yeah, and it's just good. You can kind of set up collaborations and those kind of things. You know, it's all that YouTube
It's
stuff.
all good. Yep.
Dog.
She's real needy tonight.
She is needy.
It's all over us.
But yeah, so I think those events are gonna be good. Of course, I think we need to check the schedule for tomorrow. We may have that canning class tomorrow.
I don't remember. Yeah, you're right. We might. We've
Yeah,
got some classes coming up.
I think we have a canning class tomorrow.
Yeah, you may be right.
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, canning class.
I guess
So-
we know what we're doing tomorrow.
So between noon and 3, we're gonna be at a canning
Could be
class.
a canning class.
So one of the good things that and this is put out by Wallace Farms and our friends over at Bad Baxter's, and one of the things I really like about it is they're going to talk about preserving meat, canning meat. So I really want to know about that. But yeah, that would be. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then of course, right after the shindig, we're going to be at that one event where we're talking and
The Prairie Winds Nursery here in Norman,
Yep.
where they're going to have a
The
seed
seed-
swap and a book
yes.
and seed swap, I think it was. And we'll do a small talk there, and several other of our friends in this area that will have a talk there. And it's a really neat nursery. Didn't even know it was there, but it's really cool. So check it out if you're in the area.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think I know who James Pigaroni is.
James Pigaroni, but yeah. Huh? I don't either. We'll have to go look that one up. Yeah, it was neat to see those people that you only see on the screen in person. It was the same when we went down to meet Kevin and Sarah, Living Traditions. We went our 2 mail bucks we got from them, and I hadn't watched a lot of YouTube videos, but this guy had watched a ton of those. So he fanboyed just a little bit. It was okay.
No.
Oh, he did. He did. Yes. He was fanboying over Kevin and Sarah, and he was looking around the property like it was weird to be there in person, right?
Yeah,
because he'd seen it so many times in videos.
And
She's so neat.
and just like our property, the places where we do our animal stuff, it's not that big of a space.
Yeah, it's
Same
only a
thing
small
within.
portion of our homestead.
Now with their cow and their pigs, how they're doing that now.
Now
They're
expanding.
spreading it out, but they're super close to a road,
Yeah,
like a major road,
so you
and
wouldn't know from just
No.
but
because
yeah,
we
they
just
were
don't see it.
wonderful. They
Super nice people.
super nice people. Spent a lot of time just talking with us, showed us all around their property,
Super nice.
let us shoot a little video segment with them.
Yeah.
They're good folks. Yeah, I think they're one of the channels that kind of got this guy interested in homesteading.
Yeah.
Them and Dutch, keeping it Dutch, I think, and Arm's family were some of the ones that
Yeah. Stony Ridge Farmer.
Stony Ridge Farmer were the ones that he really watched a lot at the beginning and kind of got him excited about possibly doing some homesteading.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause-
It's really neat to meet those people in person.
yeah, it really is.
They're just regular people.
They are, and really, and growing up, with having country friends and people that lived out in the country, they don't call it homestead. It's just country living, and that's really kind of what we're doing more than anything. Even though we kind of feel like we live in the country lifestyle, because we have some pretty close neighbors and we got a grocery store I can walk to, but we're still out in the country. We have deer in the front yard, so
Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
Well, Bub, I've been on the road now all day long. I drove all the way back
Yeah.
from St. Louis today, about 7 hours or so I'm tired. It's time to wrap this thing up. What do you
I bet
say?
it is. Hey, OMG, so send me a message and I can give you their address, or not their address, I can give you their email address. I mean, that may help, so let me know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so Dean, send us an email down in our description of our regular videos, or in our about page is our
Email address.
email address. Send us what size and color you want on your shirt.
And we'll get it out to you.
Yep.
Yep. Well, if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button on your way
Yeah.
to close out here, we would really appreciate that.
We do. We appreciate everybody joining in and
Yeah.
the new subscribers we're getting, so it's
Yeah.
good to be growing and
And we're it's only going up from here. We've been a little slow over the winter because it's just been slow.
It's just been winter, yeah.
Not much time to do it when we work full time. after work we can't do videos because it's dark. You know, not like we could do before when we had daylight still at the end of the workday. We just don't have it. So we're really excited about getting going and getting a lot of things happening at the farm, baby goats and planting and all that kind of stuff coming up. And we got lots to show you guys. So we're eager for the spring to come and get back into it a little bit more.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Well, if you don't mind hitting that thumbs up and giving us a big thumbs up, we appreciate it. And we will catch you guys all on the next video and the next live stream next week.
Yep. Bye, guys.